Welcome to Card Corner. These are the cards, that's the corner. Today I've got these Batman Saga of the Dark Knight trading cards. They are from 1994 by DC and Skybox. You can get a collector album if you send in some stuff to these guys and have a time machine. So I'm guessing that this is going to be like a comic story from around 1994 that is like a Batman. So it's going to be like all the comic drawings, none of like the movies and stuff. Probably not the cartoons either, but it might be the cartoons. And the packaging is very sort of bland, but that's neither here nor there. Let's take a look. Oh, they are stuck cards. Maybe some card separation sounds there. All right, we got a cool picture of Batman and Two-Face. A lonely place of dying. He always wins. Double setup. Bruce Wayne's World Series of Poker. $22 million in prize money would surely snare Two-Face. Two-Face's kidnapping of the Wright twins would certainly lure Batman. Double jeopardy. What if, while waiting by their respective traps, they missed each other? Batman couldn't chance it. He left to rescue the twins. Meanwhile, Two-Face robbed the casino, but left the money behind. His coin toss landed on the unscarred side. So he just he broke into the casino and did not rob it because of chance, I guess. All right, the second card. Sword of Azrael. That's a pretty cool picture. I think that guy's pretty badass looking. The Demon Bees. No. Laha, agent of bees. Bees, I don't know how to pronounce that. Murdered another member of the Order of Saint Dumas, and a Geneva hospital. Bruce Wayne arrived at the time to see the boy who would be Azrael sail out a hospital window, fired upon by Laha. Wayne gave chase but was bested by Laha and taken captive. Reluctantly, Alfred turned to the boy and his dwarf mentor, Nomos, as his best and only allies in rescuing his employer. I wonder if that's one where Alfred takes part of the story, and it's up to him to rescue Batman. All right, here we have Nightfall, spelled with a K. The double entendre. I'm not like you, killer. By the time Batman arrived at the Bates Girls' School, murderous Mr. Zaz had already added 2 fresh scars to his skin, representing the 2 cops who'd failed to rescue Zaz's schoolgirl captives. Whipped from non-stop action following the Arkham Asylum breakout, Batman was easily rattled by Zaz's taunts that the 2 of them are the same, and only narrowly resisted the temptation to prove the butcher right. It's an evil-looking Batman there. All right, next up we have Nightfall. I'll be better. Robin, Azrael, and Alfred successfully stabilized the Batman's dire condition following Bane's attack. Then came the hardest part, the waiting. During what looked to be an indefinite convalescence, someone had to claim the mantle of the Bat and retake the night. Bruce Wayne selected his newest protege, Jean-Paul Valley, Azrael, on one condition. Under no circumstances was he to confront Bane. Young Azrael accepted. All right, here we've got Nemesis. It's a pretty cool drawing there. Ra's al Ghul's The Demon's Head is dedicated to redressing the evils mankind has perpetuated on the ecology. On the ecology? Does that make sense? Thanks to the regenerative properties of the Lazarus Pit, a pool of rejuvenating chemicals, he has lived for centuries and has amassed great wealth and knowledge. Raz is as passionate as he is driven, and is as guileful as he is beguiled by his daughter Talia, whose loyalties to her father know no limits except her love for the Batman. Picture of Ra's al Ghul. I don't know if I like which one of these I like better, but those are my two favorites so far. All right, here's Robin getting smacked upside the head by the Joker. Don't tangle with the Joker alone, Robin. Wait for me. Batman raced to intercept a deadly convoy of poison gas that the Joker disguised as famine relief supplies. Meanwhile, Jason ran off to save his newfound mother. He thought she was being blackmailed. In reality, she was in a league with the villain. To protect her reputation, she betrayed her son. The last thing Robin heard before the crowbar slamming down was the Joker's laugh. Nice. The Joker smacking Robin. Oh, here we have Night Quest. It's some crazy looking poison guy. It's very cool. Very, very cool artwork. Costume protected my skin, but only just. In a heavy winter downpour, the new Batman met his match. Or more accurately, his uniform met its match. The corrosive man attacked Batman, believing Batman to be the one who turned him into a living acid bath. Batman survived using Bruce Wayne's ingenuity. He lured the villain into a sandpit to douse his deadly fires. The battle prompted the new Batman to modify and reinforce his costume. Super cool picture there. And here we have the dynamic duo. I just wasn't strong enough to resist him, Robin. Deacon Blackfire starved, tortured, and drugged Batman until the Dark Knight believed, like all of Gotham City, that he was the Messiah. Never before had Batman been so helpless. Fortunately, Robin found him and released his body and mind from Blackfire's shackles. John Todd returned the Batman strength and confidence so that together they could free Gotham from a false prophet's tyranny. All right, that is the first pack, and we got one more. I feel like I might as well just open it right now. Ooh, these ones are a little dinged on the corner there. Very dinged on that corner. All right, here we got some like knight-looking guy, the fire sword. What kind of man is he? Batman's investigation into the murder of a sword-wielding angel wearing a bulletproof vest led him to suspect that the ancient order of St. Dumas still existed. Corroboration came in the Swiss Alps, where Batman investigated the order's base with his dauntless butler Alfred, encountered its agent Azrael, the Knight of St. Dumas, charged with extricating his order from all interlopers, attacked the Dark Knight with a surprising fighting acumen. All right, here is Nightfall. You're a very gig goy. As Arkham Asylum burned, a bewildered, brain-damaged behemoth, Amygdala joined fellow escapee ventriloquist and his trusty puppet Socko in their search for the ventriloquist boss, Scarface. A weary Batman found the unlikely trio tearing apart a toy store. Although the ventriloquist slipped away, he was later captured following a shootout between Sacco and Scarface. Big guy getting punched. Alright, there is Batman getting manhandled. This time is doomed. Pushing too hard for too long, a legion of crazed killers loosed on Gotham. Too many and too much to fight, wearing me down to nothing, leaving me completely drained. Only a prelude to my fall. Bane's bloody hand was behind it all. Bane in the beginning, and Bane now in my home, the Batcave at the end. I'm Bane. I could kill you. Instead, I will simply break you. I guess that's where that movie came from. The one, Dark Knight Rises. These ones are quite stuck. Tell me if you find that noise satisfying. Alright, here is the penguin. Got a couple of non-penguin birds there with them. I'm not super sure why. Oswald Chesterfield Cobblepot channeled the rage he felt in his childhood at being mocked for his appearance by becoming the criminal mastermind, the Penguin. Armed with an arsenal of customized umbrellas which can, among other things, shoot bullets, spray deadly gas, and even fly, the Penguin executes thefts that center on bird themes. His squat and awkward physiognomy and almost silly appearance often caused his adversaries to underestimate his cruel cunning. I like that card too. Alright. Next up we have A Death in the Family. So I think that these are all different stories on the sides here. Nightfall and Nemesis and Death in the Family. One look tells the whole story. There's no reason to check for a pulse. After the Joker's devastating beating, it was inconceivable that Robin could still move, yet he did, from the pool of his own blood to his mother's side, to untie her, rescue her from the Joker's time bomb. There is no escape. The Joker has bolted the door shut. No one survived. Batman was too late. Yeah. All right. Got 3 cards left. Let's see if we can get any more cool ones. All right, here is another Night Quest card. Clayface the Third and Lady Clayface thought they had finally found peace together when Abattoir kidnapped their son. To get him back, the Clayfaces had to kidnap Abattoir's cousin. Abattoir believed that he gained strength by killing his relatives and sucking their life forces, and trade him for their son. Batman could not prevent the exchange, as Abattoir had placed the Clayface baby in immediate danger. I don't know Clayface very well. I mostly just know the movies and some of the cartoons, I guess. And here's another dynamic duo card. Disobey me and you can forget about ever being Robin. The longer he trained under the Dark Knight's expert guidance, the stronger Tim Drake ached to become the third boy wonder. But Batman ordered otherwise. Finally, circumstances forced Tim into action. With sharp sleuthing and gutsy moves, he unraveled the mystery of a string of bizarre murders and rescued his mentor from its mastermind, the Scarecrow. By breaking the rules, Tim proved himself a hero. Is this him being Robin? All right, and the last card is Robin. Kind of a weird drawing, very unlike all the other ones. Batman and Robin, maybe they have to be a team. The legend of the Dark Knight projected the image of invincibility. This myth was sacrosanct until Robin, Jason Todd, died. Batman required it to be inviolate to strike fear in the hearts of criminals. Thus, Batman cautiously, painstakingly trained Timothy Drake to become the new partner. Only when Tim was ready did Batman bestow upon him the updated armored uniform of the new Robin. Alright guys, I think that this was a pretty fun set. Usually these... there was the Superman one that we opened a little while ago where it was like not... It was like based on a very specific story. And I didn't love that set, but I do think that these character cards here are pretty cool. And of course this... toxic looking guy here. I like him a lot. Let me know what you think in the comments, and take it easy.